Once in a small village, there lived a man named Ravi. He had two wives, Mira and Sita. Both women loved him, but they were very different. Mira was cheerful and loved to cook. She made delicious food and often sang while she worked. Sita, on the other hand, was serious and liked to keep everything neat and tidy. She believed in order and routine. At first, their home was happy. Mira filled the house with laughter, while Sita kept everything organized. But as time went on, they started to argue. Mira wanted to invite friends over, while Sita preferred quiet evenings. One day, Ravi fell sick. He had a cold and needed care. Mira rushed to make hot soup, while Sita wanted him to rest quietly. They both wanted to help, but their fighting grew louder. Ravi needs comfort, Mira said. No, he needs peace, Sita replied. Ravi felt sad and weak. He said, please stop arguing. I need both of you to help me. Realizing their mistakes, Mira and Sita decided to work together. They came up with a plan. Mira would cook tasty food, and Sita would create a calm space for Ravi to rest. Slowly, Ravi began to feel better. He smiled and said, thank you, Mira and Sita. Together, you have helped me recover. From that day on, the two wives learned to appreciate each other. They worked as a team, combining their strengths. Their home was once again filled with love and laughter. The villagers noticed the change and admired their friendship. They often said, look how well they work together. That is true happiness. And so, Ravi, Mira, and Sita lived happily in their village, showing everyone the importance of teamwork and understanding. As time went on, Ravi, Mira, and Sita became a well-respected family in the village. Their home was known for its warmth and harmony. People admired how the two wives worked together despite their differences. One day, the village held a festival. Everyone was excited to celebrate, but there was a problem. The village needed someone to organize the event. The villagers turned to Ravi, Mira, and Sita, knowing they had great ideas. Ravi said, we should combine our strengths for the festival. Mira can create the decorations, and Sita can manage the schedule. Mira's eyes sparkled with excitement. I can make colorful banners and arrange fun games, she said. Sita nodded, and I will make sure everything runs smoothly, so we stay on time. The three of them worked hard for the festival. Mira spent hours making beautiful decorations. She sang songs and laughed as she worked. Sita, meanwhile, planned every detail carefully, making lists and checking on the preparations. On the day of the festival, the village square was filled with bright colors and happy sounds. Children played games, and families enjoyed delicious food. Ravi, Mira, and Sita were proud to see everyone having a good time. As the sun began to set, Ravi stood up to speak. Thank you, everyone, for coming to our festival. I want to thank my wonderful wives, Mira and Sita, for their hard work. Together, they made this day special. The crowd cheered, and Mira and Sita smiled at each other, knowing they had succeeded by working together. After the festival, the bond between the three of them grew even stronger. They realized that by respecting each other's differences, they could create something beautiful together. From that day forward, Mira and Sita not only supported each other in daily life, but also in every project they took on. Their teamwork became an example for everyone in the village. The villagers often said, look how Ravi, Mira, and Sita live in harmony. They remind us that cooperation brings joy. And so, the three of them continued to live happily in their village, spreading love, understanding, and the spirit of teamwork wherever they went. As the months passed, Ravi, Mira, and Sita became known as the heart of their village. Their home was a place where everyone felt welcome. People would often visit to seek advice or share their troubles, knowing the three of them would listen and help. One day, a young couple named Arjun and Lila came to see them. They were newly married and facing challenges. Arjun was outgoing and loved socializing, while Lila preferred quiet evenings at home. They felt lost, unsure of how to balance their different lifestyles. Ravi, Meera, and Sita listened carefully to their concerns. Meera smiled and said, "You remind me of us. It's okay to be different. What's important is how you work together." Sita added, "Why not combine your strengths? Plan some fun activities together, but also set aside quiet time for each other." Inspired by their advice, Arjun and Lila decided to try it. They began to plan a small gathering for friends, while also scheduling cozy nights at home with books and tea. Slowly, they found a balance that worked for them. A few weeks later, Arjun and Lila returned to thank Ravi, Meera, and Sita. "Your advice changed our lives," Arjun said. "We learned to appreciate each other's differences and now enjoy every moment together." Ravi, Meera, and Sita felt proud. They had not only strengthened their own bond but had also helped others. This made their hearts happy. As time went on, the village continued to thrive, and more couples came to seek guidance. Each time, Ravi, Meera, and Sita shared their story, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and understanding. One day, the village faced a big challenge: a severe storm was approaching. The villagers needed to prepare quickly to keep everyone safe. They gathered to discuss what to do, but panic filled the air. Ravi stepped forward and said, "Let's work together, just like we did for the festival. Meera can help with food and shelter, and Sita can organize the safety plans." Inspired by Ravi's leadership, everyone agreed. Meera prepared large pots of soup and bread, while Sita created a list of tasks for everyone. The villagers divided into groups, working side by side. As the storm approached, the community came together. They built shelters, shared food, and looked after one another. When the storm finally hit, they were ready. After the storm passed, the villagers emerged to find their homes still standing. They celebrated their teamwork and resilience. Ravi, Meera, and Sita smiled, knowing they had helped inspire everyone to come together. The village had grown stronger, and from that day on, they held an annual celebration of unity, honoring the bond that kept them all together. And so, Ravi, Meera, and Sita continued to live happily in their village, surrounded by love and friendship, proving that understanding and cooperation could overcome any challenge.